So let's talk about the different types of routing protocols that are out there. And we can put them into different buckets. Okay, so this is not the only way to categorize routing protocols and to put them into the categorization of EGP versus IGP. Let's remind you what this stands for. Interior Gateway Protocol versus exterior. So gateway protocol means router protocol or routing protocol. And then it's just interior or exterior. So now let's list those that are IGPs and EGPs. Let's play along. If you want to help me out and tell me what type of routing protocols would be IGPs, go for it. I want to pause actually so you can think about this on your own. IGPs, what are they? Well, we've got RIP, OSPF, EIGRP, and ISIS. You can hyphenate that if you want. Okay. What about EGP? EGPs. Can you list any for us there? For an EGP, we really just have one. As Border Gateway Protocol. Now, I don't want to mislead you. Border Gateway Protocol is multifaceted and in fact takes on both IGP and EGP characteristics. But if we had to choose one, we would choose EGP for Border Gateway Protocol. And not like you have to categorize these. That's not like a big deal. But hey, if someone says, like when we're talking about multi-protocol label switching, we say, oh, this is, you do this with your IGP and this with your EGP. And those acronyms, we don't want them to just blow right by you. We want you to understand which protocol categories are we talking about. So what is the role of these, really? Let's go over EGPs first. You see these outlines right here? They're going out there. What are those? Those are circles that represent boundaries for an autonomous system. Okay. Now, there are probably more than just one autonomous system. Let's break out the pen here. There's probably many, many autonomous systems that are playing on the internet. And there, in fact, are. We're talking tens of thousands of autonomous systems. And EGP glues these autonomous systems together, those different routing domains. And in fact, in some contexts, routing domain is interchangeable with autonomous system. So therefore, when we talk about an IGP, we're not sharing our routing information outside of our routing domain when we're talking IGP functionality. We're just trying to keep it within our own organization, corporation, nonprofit, educational, government, whatever that may be. When you have IGP routing, you're just trying to advertise your own subnets from one place in your network to another, which is actually how we might think about this. Let's say we've got our subnets in the VLANs. IGP advertisements would go there throughout the topology. Across the WAN, could certainly advertise across the WAN. So that could be for a private network. Exterior gateway protocols like BGP are going to be advertising public networks typically. That's their primary job. So let's say we have some subnets. So if I have a subnet off of one of these top routers, let's just add a subnet over there. Make that look a little prettier. Okay, so we got a subnet. And on that subnet, we have a few web servers. So we got our web servers living off of those routers plugged into our internet module. First, how are we going to address those? I'm likely going to be addressing those with public addresses. So I'll just say public. And let you choose a public address like something other than 10 or 172.16, something like that. And so we've got that public address space, and I want to advertise that through the cloud to other routers on the internet. That's what an EGP is going to do. An EGP is going to advertise that there, and we'll also be able to receive the subnets of the internet. And we're talking tens of thousands of subnets on the internet. I think it's like 140,000, something like that. You can look at a calculator or counter. They keep a count. And so going back, these are two ways that we could categorize dynamic routing protocols: interior gateway protocols or exterior gateway protocols.